The Consortium of Health and Military Performance, also known as CHAMP, of the Uniformed Services University of Health and Science, known as USUHS, is conducting a study to understand a possible genetic link between sickle cell trait, known as SCT, and exercise-related events, known as EREs, such as exertional rhabdomyolysis, muscle damage, heat stroke, and or collapse. We are inviting African-American men and women with sickle cell trait and their family members to participate. Participating in the study will require you to complete a health history questionnaire, a form authorizing our study physician to gather health information from you and your healthcare provider, as well as a one-time blood donation. In order to qualify for the study, you must meet the following criteria: be African American, be sickle cell trait positive, be able to read, speak, and understand English, be between the ages of 18 and 80, and currently not being treated for any mental or psychological disorders. Participation is completely voluntary, and your decision will not impact your healthcare. The results for this study are for research purposes only and are not intended to directly benefit any individual for confidentiality reasons. However, the results of this study are intended to help better shape policies and associated health risks affecting the SCT community. Participants may be compensated for their time. To join the study, or if you would like additional information regarding the study, please contact the study team by phone, area code 240-479-9514, or email sctstudy-ggg@usuhs.edu.
The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, morrismedialive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, trap comedy at its finest, where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I hit him, and then I let him. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet him. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
All right, welcome to another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. I'm sorry for starting a little late but we had technical difficulties, but it's all right, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in. And everybody out there in Facebook land, go ahead and start leaving your comments and everything like that. And if anybody wants to call in, the number is 323-293-3375. We're going to have some interesting topics coming up. But first, off the back, we want to make sure that you guys subscribe to the Bad Marv Comedy Lounge on YouTube and morrismedialive.com. Press the like button and the reminder bell. And please, by all means, leave your comments below. We don't care if they're nice comments, trolling comments. We just want all the comments because I like, waiting up late at night, and I start reading them. And if somebody say some ignorant shit, I'll reply with some more ignorant shit because it's all fun. It's all fine and dandy like cotton candy. So we're going to start off this week. Packett is not here. He's probably at an all-you-can-eat vegan buffet, if you believe that bullshit. And we're going to start off to my far left. We have Daly. Daly, welcome to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Yeah, man. I don't know why you come waking me up, man, coming down here to in the alleyway and. I mean, why you got me coming on here?
Because,
Did you need better? I see your ratings is doing well because, I have a sports show.
What's the name of your sports show?
The Sports Collective Media.
And when does that come on? When can the people out there view
Mondays
that?
at 5 o'clock. They always want me to come on their show. I'm like, what they want me to come on your show for?
Because we love you. Because, you're an intelligent Negro.
Send me a Hallmark. Send me some flowers if you love me. You ain't got to have me come on your show.
I ain't never sending a grown man no goddamn flowers, man.
So if y'all think I should need to be on the show more often, then this a great call in to 323-293-3375.
Yeah, now,
we're going to see if anybody's really even watching this.
Now, a lot of people do like when you come on the show. But
do they watch the show for real?
Yeah, they watch it for real, and they like you
in the
come
mall
on.
or something? I'm going to interrupt you a lot. When you was in the mall, and somebody said, you mad, Marv?
You said in the mall?
Or somewhere.
Because, you're a bougie brother.
Well, kind of.
I'll be in the super mall. It's also called a swap meet.
I do the Burlington Coat Factory,
Oh no, I never frequent.
And go through the
Burlington.
Yeah, it's
that's a big word.
Line.
Look at the big words this guy's using.
Yeah.
Burlington.
Yeah.
I'm at the Slauson Super Mall. It's
what
a
was
swap
the
meet.
word? What was the word you told me earlier? Adorphian or something?
No, I never said adorphian.
Adorphus.
Adorphus.
Or what was it?
Nothing. It might have been.
Story?
It might have been something dealing with the striped shirt you wearing.
Yeah, kind of. but it's polo.
Yeah, it's called Oh No. But the reason we got Daly on the show this week is because
They couldn't get nobody else. So
also this is October,
and I think Farouk is like really. It should be the Farouk show.
Well, okay, that's good. But we got you here, and it's
Don't
October.
you think it should be the Farouk show?
But Daly, let's get serious here.
Or they could call it the Daily Show. Hey, bring the camera back on me. It could be called the Daily Show.
Okay, now
All right.
all
so
serious.
Marv, no, we all serious. Marv,
You have a button on your shirt,
I got a button on my shirt.
and what does that button represent?
Save the boobies.
Save.
I can talk now because I like titties.
Okay, there we go.
Save the Boobies, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a whole month.
Year,
Right.
decade.
Now, what do you have going on
Save
related
a titty
to
a
that?
day.
It's gonna be
Because I know you have titties yourself.
right.
Yes.
Right. So what I'm doing is I'm on a workout plan first of all. You know what I'm saying? So to remove excessive titty weight at the top of the titty. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
now
'Cause
I
you
wanna
need
ask-
the bottom of the titty.
I've always wanted to ask a
That's
man.
where you get the cuff part. You know what I'm saying? So just the
I've
top.
always wanted to ask a man with titties this one question. Do you lactate?
No, have
Okay,
nothing to
good.
do with anything of that caliber. All I do is just trying to work it out.
Well, we want to save the boobies and welcome Daly to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We love
No,
that.
welcome. Y'all my boys. You know, we go back like 8-track. We here to make it happen. Oh, we got AskIlya.com. We got all kinds of stuff here at Morris Media Studio.
Now, what is AskIlya.com?
AskIlya.com is I've worked in media for the last 20 plus years and learned how to be able to help people get new exposure based on the category of business, based on the consumer's behavior.
And so they could call you and ask you any kind of questions pertaining to how to increase their business.
Exactly.
That's great. Look at the big brain on Ilya Daly, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
why we wear polo, you know. You remember that? Polo? With the breast on it, breast thing on there. So
Yeah.
got all that.
Now, the next guy we have Farouk, which is our in-house ghetto Googler. How was your week, Farouk?
It's pretty good, man. Yeah, it's pretty
Anything
good.
exciting with your kids? I heard because you told me that
Right.
your son got accepted to a very prestigious school, sports-wise.
Yeah, it's called Harvard Westlake.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yes,
they
sir.
not paying for that, man. Stop talking about that.
No,
Look,
I'm not
hold
talking
on,
about
hold on.
that.
Last
man.
time I was
Didn't you
here-
have your time to talk?
Yeah,
Did
I just wanna
interrupt
ask
you,
you a
Daly?
que- no, you
Okay,
didn't.
ask me a question.
I want to ask you a question. Have you had to slap somebody on the bus or anything? Because those are more like interesting stories. They would love to hear those type of stories.
But
No.
what we would like to know, first of all, is let's talk about this school that your son got accepted to.
But they
Yeah,
not
it's a
get-
pretty nice school,
Don't
man.
say the name.
It was
just
a
the
real
school.
nice
Yeah,
school, man.
Yeah, nice school.
Yeah.
Beautiful grass and everything.
Yeah.
So what about
Name-
the school?
Name of the
Farouk?
school was Harvard Westlake, man, in Studio Cities, man. It was a very
Didn't we
nice
just tell him
school.
don't say the name?
Don't say
So
the
anyway,
name.
right now we got a
Hey,
caller. Hold
hey.
on, we got a caller. Let's see what's up. Caller,
I know.
let the caller through. Caller, what's your name?
This is Big Packet. I'm
Big
wondering
Packet?
why. Who's the hamburger sitting in my seat?
1 second. 1 second.
Can he get through the gate?
1 second. Ilya, 1 second. This Big Packet on the line. Welcome to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Caller, you say what?
Yes, I was trying to find out who's the hamburger in my seat with the stripes on it.
Well, first of all, let me answer that question for you. This is Big Packet. Remember we said he didn't make it this week because you were probably fucking late. So that's why this guy is sitting in your seat.
And you sucked on your picks this week, Packet.
Yeah, now
that?
Packet.
I'm-
We will
I'm on
have
my
you
way.
on the show. Are you outside at the gate?
No, my dentist took a minute, but I'll be pulling up very, very shortly. I just want to know, he looks like the guy from Set It Off that fucked Jada Pinkett and gave her the money for her brother to finish college.
Okay, nobody really knows what the fuck you're talking about, Packet, but we're going to be waiting on
who
you.
you talking
What is
about, man?
What was his name?
The old nigga, man.
Yeah, what was his name?
He didn't have
Was
no
his name
name
Roscoe
on
or
him.
some shit?
What
Nah,
happened?
he didn't have no name on
All
him.
right.
Okay,
Well,
Breaker 19. What
yeah,
happened? What
that's why
happened?
you're late, Packet. So we're going to see you. We're going to go to commercial in about 10
It was
minutes.
a line and in and out. He couldn't,
Right. We already know why he's
He was
late.
a line.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, fat motherfuckers they wake up in sections. His
Can I
ass,
finish
his
telling you
ass
how
don't
my
wake
week
up till
went?
10. But we'll be ready for you as soon as you get here. Now, Farouk, can you continue to tell us how your week went?
Okay, since Daddy ain't saying shit, man. Yeah, it was a real nice event, man. You know, it was a school y'all told me don't say shit about.
Now, how was the school different than the hood schools?
They had a cafeteria.
Well,
right?
nah, They had a regular lunch area, whatever, but it's like they had Olympic-sized swimming pool.
So it was more modern?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like it. It looked better than certain college campuses that I.
Now, how many black kids did you see in this school?
Quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was multicultural.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is interesting. My daughter is 14 years old. She's in the 9th grade. She goes to performing arts school.
Hey, okay.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, okay.
Okay, Linus.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now, it's one of the most prestigious performing arts schools in California on the campus of a university. Now, the problem we had this week with my daughter is one of the teachers was trying to really, I call it blacking it up for her. Now, she's one of the only black kids in the classroom. And so the teacher decided he wanted to do the hand snaps with, and then was like, well, let me keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, right? So my daughter got offended by that. So,
or don't do that hand shit.
Whatever
no more,
the hell. That's what he was doing. It looked like Muppets going crazy. But so I talked to the teacher and I said, hey, look here, sir. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to blacken it up for my daughter. Don't keep it 100 with my daughter. I don't even keep it 100 with my daughter. You don't even know what you're talking about when you're saying keep it at 100. So, you're not keeping it 100 with Becky and Amber. Okay, so don't keep it 100 with my daughter. I'm a taxpayer. All I need you to do is teach. Just do that, and we cool. He was like, well, I was just trying to make her feel more comfortable. I said, look here, don't do that. Don't overdo your job. Just teach. So that was a good conversation. It went well. Now, the next night, we went to an event they were having at the school. So I happened to see him there with his homosexual partner. So, I don't discriminate. So I looked at him, and I said, oh, how are you doing, sir? I see you're here with your bear partner. So he looked at me with a weird look. I said, oh, did I offend you? Because I was just trying to gay it up for you. Wanted you to feel a little bit more comfortable. Did you feel more comfortable or did you feel offensive? He was like, I was a little offended. I said, well, that's how my daughter feels when you try to blacken it up for her. So do you understand what I'm talking about when I say all I need you to do is teach? Then he said, I really didn't think of it that way, but I see it. Because he was getting ready with the hand. Don't blacken it up. Right? And so what he did was he apologized in a very professional manner. And hopefully everything will go well at these schools with the teachers. Because one thing about these teachers, when you take a black kid out of the hood, you put them in an environment that they're not used to. A lot of times the teachers will try to use colloquialisms and what they call hip talk maybe to relate to the kid. But that's not your damn job. Your job is to teach. And like I told the teacher, I said, look here, you're preparing these young minds for the workforce and to get out here in the world. The boss,
not just the workforce.
Yeah,
I mean,
but just
they the future's teachers.
Right. Now
doctors,
the boss ain't gonna try to blacken it up for you.
No.
If you don't understand it, you got to go. You dig what I'm saying? Now that's how my week went. Now we're gonna get into it. Daily, have you ever had a problem like that with your children going to prestigious schools?
Yeah, my daughter goes to a prestigious school in a great community, and what I learned is that you guys got to turn your phone off when I'm talking. Is that she had reading comprehension. So if you understand what reading comprehension is, a counterpart of kids learning the word and learning the definition of the word and then learning how to use the word. Right. So when you read a sentence, so a lot of books is not designed for African American kids.
Did you say a lot of books is not designed?
Not designed.
So you didn't have comprehension class when you were a student?
Yeah, well, this is not about me. It's about my kids and the programs.
Point well taken. Continue.
I was a C+ all day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no A or B. I just want to get the car on the weekend.
Okay, continue, sir.
No, so that's from an awareness piece, a lot of higher or better education, the books doesn't offer what these kids had prior to. Like you say, you're taking them to a different atmosphere, putting them in a different atmosphere of learning. But the books are not designed for the reading comprehension piece. Right. Because like now that I work with my daughter, we work with a dictionary. So when she don't know what the word is, she go in there and like, okay, and this is this is an example in this sentence, and you got to go back to.
And
basics.
that's very important. That's very
important.
You
got to let them know if it's a noun, an adjective, and all of that.
And then the context you're using it, and that's very important. And that's why I think this is a very interesting topic for the show, because a lot of people out there, and I'm saying, when I say people, I'm saying us of color, black people, whatever you guys want to say, urban people or whatever. A lot of people, they didn't take the time to really learn definitions. They want to see words as how the words make them feel. That's why a lot of black people say, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what the fuck
or
you're saying.
In their opinion. It's funny you said that.
Or they do this. Look here. It feel like you was trying. No, I wasn't trying to say nothing but what the fuck I just said.
Yeah.
And so when you said, Ilya, that you take time out and go through the dictionary with your daughter, that way you guys both can understand and get a comprehension of what that word actually means and not what their friend thought it mean or anything like that. You know exactly what it is. And I'm going to give you an example. I was dating this girl one time. This was before I was married. Now I was trying to be a gentleman, Farouk. I was really, I was putting my best foot forward. And I wanted to be a gentleman in order for her. We was at a very prestigious Chinese restaurant. I think the name of it was Panda Express or something. And I was going to order for her. And she said, oh, wait a minute. You ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it for myself. So I said, okay, you go ahead, sweetheart. And then she said, excuse me, what kind of entries do you have? Now, in my mind, I'm like, the bitch meant in entrees. And the person behind the counter was looking at me all flabbergasted. So I said, she means entrees. You know what I'm saying? And the girl was so embarrassed that she just was stuck. She didn't know what to order. But see, because I know black people and I know what they want no matter what Chinese restaurant we're in, I was like, give her ass some orange chicken and let's get the fuck out of here. But what I'm saying is this. You have to understand what the word means universal and not just what you think it is.
I got one. I took it, before I was married many moons ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Took a young lady out, and I said, we're going to go out and have some fillets. She said, well, I don't really eat fish.
Right.
Like, no, filet mignon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like steakhouse,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cultural difference. Like, okay.
But once you seen how cheap the tilapia was, you went with the motherfucking tilapia.
Yeah, because see, sometimes you got to adjust.
Yeah, I had that discussion today. Like a sister was in the chair getting her hair done and mentioned how she like nice guys, right?
Right.
And I said, so you like guys that are stupid and foolish? She said, no, I mean nice. So I Googled it. And, the Google word, the person.
And what was the definition of nice?
Well, my Google bitch told me that the word nice means stupid and foolish.
You said your Google bitch?
Yeah.
That means he don't have an iPhone, so, people with iPhones name Siri, but when you got a Metro or Android, you can name the Google bitch anything.
Obama phone.
Yeah. What is your Google bitch name?
No, they don't have that.
I don't have a Google bitch.
Because I got a Metro phone.
Goddamn it. Her name is Shawanda.
I'm going to get one, though. Since
Shawanda told me that it means stupid and foolish.
Now on my Android phone, the voice name is Gawanda. You know what I'm saying? Like Wakanda?
Yeah.
Like what you Gawanda do now. Yeah. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, peep this out. Now, it's interesting that you said that because a lot of times things get taken out of context and misconstrued.
Well, she didn't know the definition of the word, but once I said that, she wanted to say, well, I don't trust Google. Everything ain't Google, ain't right. And I said, well, before Google, there were books.
Right.
Called dictionaries, and they have the definition of the word going back to what he was saying.
Before GPS, there was Thomas Guide.
Yeah.
Right. Now you say that. Now, this is a true story. I was in the parking lot of my barbershop, which is located right across the street. And there was a young lady selling cologne. She asked me very nicely, she said, would you like to buy some cologne? I took a look at it. I said, what kind of cologne do you have? She said, I have Savatgy and Prodica. So at first I was like, well, maybe she dyslexic. Maybe I've come across my first dyslexic.
It sounds like off-brands.
Yeah. I said, I gave her the benefit of the doubt.
I would go with the off-brand.
I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I said, maybe I've come across my first dyslexic cologne salesman. I said, do you mean, when she said Savatgy, I said, did you mean Versace? She said, no, I know how to read. And she showed me the box. And it was really Sauvage. So I said, God damn it, I stand corrected. You know, I said, well, how much do you want for it? It was a little bottle like this. She wanted $20. I said, well, goddamn, this must be toilet water. She said, oh, you trying to diss my shit? I said, no, let's turn it around. And it said, eau de toilette.
Yeah.
So she said, you trying to fuck my game up. I said, no, baby. So I went to my Google bitch.
That Paris shit.
I went to my Google bitch, and I looked up eau de toilette. And it said toilet water, diluted perfume. She still didn't give a fuck, right? She damn near slapped the shit out of me. So much so that I dared not ask her to show me the Prodica, because I thought it was a hybrid between Prada and Nautica.
That's what it sounds
So the moral of this story, ladies and gentlemen, is get your shit together and get your comprehension game up. And just because you think something means what you feel it mean, or somebody told your ass it mean, there's a dictionary, there's, as we say, Google bitches.
Yeah.
And iPhone bitches.
Ain't no reason to be stupid no more.
And just because somebody point out the truth to you, don't mean that they giving you that goddamn
They
opinion.
might be helping.
They might be giving you an actual fucking fact.
And helping your dumb ass. Yes. So we're going to go to commercial. When we come back, we're going to have Packett come back up here because he just arrived. How was the buffet that you were late for? I know it was some kind of food-related thing that stopped you.
He had a food-related injury.
It had to be.
What kind of dentist he go to?
Yeah, he said it was a dentist. He had to go to dentist. Yeah. But you went to the dentist?
He went to Denny's. He didn't go to no goddamn dentist.
Packett said he was late because he went to the dentist.
He went to Denny's.
Yeah, his ass went to Denny's. The goddamn dentist opened a goddamn 7
He went
o'clock.
to Denny's, then he went to a
Hell
dentist.
yeah, you goddamn right. You can't just bite everything you see on the
Dine
fucking
in
plate.
at Denny's.
You goddamn right. We'll be right back on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge right after these minutes. You goddamn right, you fat fuck. And we're back on
Yes,
the
sir.
Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We have with us that just flew in from Denny's or the dentist. One of it, Big Packet. Now, Big
That
Packet
beat was rocking, man.
Yeah, that was a nice rocking beat. Now, Packet,
Yes, sir.
you were a little bit late, and you did call in. That was good. More black people need to take a page from your book. Just call in instead of just going, what happened was. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man, most definitely,
And
most
I really
definitely.
I applaud your professionalism for calling in. You know what I'm saying? So how was your weekend? Why were you late today?
My week was wonderful. Me and my girl, we spent the week just hanging out, having fun, going out, out to eat, chilling.
Mm-hmm. So why the fuck were you late? That's what I'm saying.
The dentist, man, I had my dentist appointment at 5, and I thought it would have been over with by now.
And what did they do to you at the dentist?
I got some feelings. But I have no feelings.
So is it
inside of my
safe-
So
face
you
right now.
got in tune with your feelings.
Is it safe to say you were all in your feelings?
Because I always
Yeah,
tell
I was,
people when
I
they
was.
catch feelings to go to the dentist and let the dentist work on
Did,
it.
did you feel some
I
kind of
tell
way, Packet?
I still feel some kind of way. This whole side of my face is.
They didn't give you any
no.
anesthetic?
Yeah.
That's why shit now.
Yeah, it's numbed out.
Now I
It's
got a
numbed
question
out.
for you. Did they give you laughing gas?
No, I don't do that.
Why not?
Because I like to have my senses about me. I'll take a little pain, lets me know I'm alive.
All right, now I'm going to just tell you guys out there in Facebook land, if you ever get a chance or opportunity to go to the dentist and they ask you if you want the laughing gas, say yes like a motherfucker. That shit is outstanding. They'll have you count backwards from 10. My ass made it to 9. And then you are in la fucking land. And then when you finish the laughing gas, as soon as they turn it off, your ass is back regular. You could drive. So if they sold this shit on the street, I'd be a gas head. I'm just telling you. It's outstanding. And then, look, when I got it, I was at the dentist and they gave me the laughing gas, but you're still kind of coherent. You just don't be feeling it. And the girl was working on me. I guess she had just got her some new boobies since this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. She had got her some what we call in the ghetto store-bought breasts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the price tag was.
How big were
Shout out to all the sisters
hey, look,
and all the
look,
women
look.
that survived breast
Yeah,
cancer.
they were bigger than the Chinese Snicker.
Were
But
they
Brave
like this?
soldiers on
Or you
earth.
had to do your hand like this?
well, I
Or
can't.
like that?
I can't really say because I was under the influence of the laughing gas, but they look like James and the Giant Peach Part 2. Okay, and I think I know they were store-bought breasts because they still had the price tags on them hanging. At least that's what I thought.
Where'd she
And,
get them from? BB's?
DD's.
Oh, Didi's
Yeah,
is a spot.
the
No,
discount.
DD's is the higher brand. I'm talking about BB's.
Oh, I don't know about
You
that.
know, that's right there off of Jefferson and 7th Ave.
Well, like I
Right around the
said,
corner.
I was under the influence, but I did see a price tag on it. Now, look here. The funny thing about it, my ass was still trying to mack her down, and I was under the influence.
Were
But
you drooling?
I was drooling, so I was saying something like, "You got a big ass head." She said, "Well, I said your titties look like." You know what I'm saying? All she understood was titties. I said, "Yes,
Titties.
Hey, look, now I've been saying titties ever since I was 7, but because I was under the influence, I couldn't get them out. I was like, "Hey, he's got some big ass titties."
You sound like she just should have just whipped it out and breastfeed you like you was a motherfucking baby.
In a perfect world, that would have happened. So the dentist can be a beautiful experience. So
Yeah.
you fucked up, package. You should have opted for the laughing gas. So what did you get? The Novocaine?
No, yeah, I got the Novocaine. But I wanted to shout out to the young gentleman that you had in my spot filling in for me. I want to say thank you to him. But I wanted to point out, can you show the picture? Because I wanted to show everybody who I was talking about, who he looked like. There you go. That's Nate. And that's Nate from Set It Off.
Yeah.
Right there.
You know, they got the money for Jada.
Yeah, like
she was humping on
you
him
want your
and
brother
she
to go to
was just laying
school.
there.
Well, kudos to you.
There we go.
That was
There
a
we
good comeback. That was a good comeback, Packett.
Hey, I just wanted to point it out because, you know, and y'all didn't know he had a name. His name is Nate.
That was his name, Nate.
shit.
Come on,
That's
Nate.
his name, Nate.
Yeah. Come on, Nate. Nate, I ain't trying to hear it. He was on top of her sweating.
Yeah. And she was just up there, just
That was
with
good.
her face turned. She
That was
couldn't
good,
stand
Packett.
it.
That was funny.
I was like, y'all had him in the studio.
Yeah, but guys will act a certain way when they one way with the fellas and one way with the ladies. You know, a lot of times all the stories that you have in your encounters with women aren't always the best. They don't always turn out the best. Am I right?
Yeah.
You know, we have some gems and some jewels. You know, a lot of people do have. You know, they say, "What happened with this girl?" You know, somebody say, "Oh yeah, it was a good story and everything." But sometimes some stories that happen that just like, God damn, I wish I wouldn't have told that, and I wish I wouldn't have been asked about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been knowing me for a long time, Packy.
Forever.
You know, I've been around the world. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes
Body's still the same size.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the memories change.
Hey, the memories change.
Yeah, and, you know, you got a lot of memories, you know, but I don't remember a lot of them.
I remember that shirt when we was in 7th grade. Fifth grade. You still had that shirt.
I just bought this from the Supermall the other day.
I can tell when it would look retro. That one's pretty old.
Well, whatever.
We had that when we was in 5th grade.
No, they didn't have no gold shit on Adidas shit.
Now, don't let
then.
me do this.
All Adidas shit was printed with white shit on there.
Don't let me pull up an old video of Packett when he looked like Ronnie DeVoe.
Yeah, and when his arms was about yours the same size as yours.
My arms was never the same size as Marv.
Packett used to look like 3 Marvs.
Oh, my goodness.
With braids.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway,
can you imagine the braids hanging off the back of that motherfucking head right there?
That's what Packett had.
Because the size of his head didn't change.
You saw the video, didn't you?
Yeah, I
He had a lot of room in his T-shirt, didn't he?
Yeah, in that Tupac video.
So anyway, we were getting ready to get in. We were getting,
wait, what would you say?
I remember the video.
now hold up. Let's get down to business. Because I was giving you like a whole bunch of lead-ins so you could do what I asked you to do before the thing, but you fucked that up.
But
so
Marv,
here we go. No, it's too late. Well, so we're going to get right into this. What happened with Bill Cosby has been really just outstanding, and it's been just circulating and swarming the nation, and it's been coming up in all kinds of conversation. Everybody wants to chime in on the Bill Cosby situation, even though we mentioned this on the show. Now, my opinion is I really don't give a fuck. If he did it, he did it, and that's it. People need to get their mind straight and be able to differentiate and separate the television persona of Bill Cosby,
which is Dr. Huxtable,
from the man,
Mr. Peel.
Mr. Peel Cosby.
Like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, two different people.
Yeah. So the personal can't collide with the professional. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, this was very interesting. I saw this today. They happened, TMZ, which is happened to catch one of my favorite heroes.
Marv, you know you the first damn person that gave a description of they. You know, niggas always talk about they, but when you ask him
they don't
who
know.
the fuck they is,
I don't know.
They say, you know who they are. No, I don't. That's why the fuck I asked
Right. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you, I refer to TMZ, had caught one of my all-time black heroes, greatest man to me that ever lived, Mr. Orenthal, James Simpson. They caught him. He's my hero.
Only you.
Yeah, he is. Look, and they caught him, and he was, by the way, looking player as fuck. They caught him outside of a golf course when he was G'd up. He was looking sharp as a motherfucker.
Was it a Trump golf course?
I doubt that.
Oh.
Because I've played golf with Orenthal, and we play over there at Chevy Hills. Now, he was looking very sharp.
I seen him off of Western playing golf right there off of Western and El Segundo.
You saw him over there?
Yeah, man.
Back in the day?
Yeah, Chester, Washington golf course.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I seen him, we play in Chevy Hills. That's when we play with the white people so we can get them for that bread. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we got to roll this clip, and I'm going to let you guys see what Orenthal James Simpson had to say about Bill Cosby in the time that he got. Can we run that, LaRon?
Here's what O.J. said.
O.J., how do you feel about the Bill Cosby sentencing?
Well, sentencing, I don't know. I don't know anything about the case. I didn't follow it, but
you got any?
I always feel
any
you got to
him?
honor. You got to honor the jury verdict, whatever that is.
Any advice for him, like behind bars?
Well, if he goes to prison, I'm sure that we guys protect him, but they're going to have to put him in protective custody because it takes one nut, you know. problem is the nature of the crime. Rape is frowned upon in prison, but with his health and his age and the nature of the crime, there's not a warden in this country who wants the responsibility of having Bill Cosby. I think they should let him do his time under house arrest.
Yeah, I mean,
now, did you hear? And look how articulate my role model was. He let everybody know from prison. He said he didn't go ghetto. He didn't say they gonna fuck him up in there for rape. He said rape is very frowned upon in the prison system. You know what I'm saying? And then he gave me the real. He says there's not a warden in the world that wants the responsibility of a Bill Cosby.
I know he better not drop no motherfucking pudding pop in the shower.
Now the whole thing. Now, in all seriousness, I thought from the beginning that if he does get time, which they did give him time, that go ahead and let him do house arrest, do his time, put an ankle bracelet on him because he's blind, he's 81, he's not really a threat to anybody. But when he goes in there, I don't want to...
Goes in there, he's in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want...
Somebody threw a motherfucking hot dog bun
they said they threw a hot dog bun at him.
He couldn't even see where it come from. That's fucked up.
Right. And now... I felt bad because they threw a hot dog bun at him and he cringed. But, I was like, that's soft as a motherfucker. But I've been in the jail, and sometimes them hot dog buns is hard as a brick.
Yeah.
But you can't hold that against him. Now, this is where my opinion goes. Now, with Mr. Cosby, okay, here's the problem. I don't want to turn on any kind of social media or watch the news and they do a reenactment or have live footage on World Star Hip Hop or something, because they do get phones into the prison. They will keister some shit in there. I don't want to see Bill Cosby in there fighting for his booty hole.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Wait a minute, it was all an accident. You don't understand the parameters of the case. Put that thing away. Don't American me, please. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of that shit. So I would agree with Orenthal, or Orenthal, as you will, to give him house arrest. What do you guys feel about that?
I believe, like, that old TV program we used to watch called Beretta. Don't do the motherfucking crime if you can't do the time.
And that's straight up. So you don't care if they run up in him?
He didn't care if he ran up in there.
He didn't do the crime.
Now you say he didn't do it?
No, he didn't.
Now, okay, what are you basing?
OJ didn't do it either.
What are you basing your facts on, Packett? Not lunch.
Wait a minute. Did you?
OJ was found innocent.
But what I want to say, did you even read the parameters of the case?
The question is, we're asking you,
I know that one of them, out of all of them, which I don't give a fuck about.
We want to hear what Packett has to say, because Packett said he didn't do it. Now, what makes you think that he didn't do it? Based on the facts that you read and so eloquently researched.
Okay, now, everybody involved was grown.
We're talking about the one person that he was convicted.
The person he was convicted of, not all the other alleged cases. The one he was convicted of.
In the case of Andrea Constant,
yes,
you say
which was a minor
at that time. You said he was innocent.
Yes, he was.
And you're basing that on
what? But she was a minor.
She was a minor.
Yes, she was a minor. That's why he got convicted.
We want to know. Wait, hold on.
Because there's no status of limitation on a crime of that nature done to a minor.
Don't feed me up. But we want to know, based on the research that you compiled, why do you say he was innocent? In the case of Andrea Constant.
When you drug somebody, how do you drug them?
How do I drug them?
I'm asking.
I put a ecstasy pill up their ass. That's how I do it. I don't know what Bill did. I call it putting the thumb in the plum. That's just me. Now I don't know how Bill do it, but I put a triple stack right in that motherfucking E's asshole.
Well, from
and I do that from a scientific point of view, because if you guys out there don't know, there's 10,000 nerve endings in the human asshole. Now, when I put that triple stack in there, all 10,000 of those nerve endings attack that ecstasy. Like flies to doo-doo. You hear me? And it'll rev that ass up like a Harley Davidson. You hear me? That woman will be like,
man.
I'm just kidding.
The funny part about it is, I believe he's serious.
As my daughter's teacher would say, I'm just keeping it 100. But this is what I'm
I think he did it.
Now, based on what? How do you drug women?
I don't
with
drug
NyQuil.
Women. I don't need to drug women. But my whole thing is
with
this.
A motherfucking Subway sandwich.
Hey, look, he drug him with a sandwich.
A pastrami sandwich.
He's like, you ain't sleep yet?
Well, I guess the better question would be is how do you think that he did it?
I don't know. We're
the
asking
girl
you.
willingly took it.
Yeah.
All the women willingly took it.
Yeah, but she was a minor. So, yeah, a 17-year-old girl
wanna
can say,
know-
yeah, I'll try this pill. She can say, yeah, I can take this alcohol, but she's a minor.
Same thing happened to Akon.
No, we want to stay on task, Packet.
Yeah, we're staying on task if you let me talk.
Yeah, we're trying to let you.
If you let me talk,
Go
then
ahead.
we can stay on task.
Now, what are you basing it
Same
on?
thing happened to Akon. He came to a club with a woman, and she turned out to be underage.
Didn't he have a song called "Locked Up"? You can't.
They won't let me go.
You cannot use
Won't let
these
me
references.
go.
Now we already know he just came from the dentist and he's in his feelings.
Mystical
So are
had
you
a song
talking from
called
a
Pussy
fact?
Crip.
Are you talking from a fact-based standpoint or emotion?
Yeah. Because Mystical had a song called
It's just
Pussy Crip.
emotions
Remember
that's
that?
taking me high.
I'm
Look
a
at-
Pussy Crip.
Package, you don't even know where you at. You
And he
still,
went to jail from rape.
Package,
man.
you still think you at Denny's, don't you?
I haven't been to Denny's.
We about to go to commercial. When we come back, we're going to get into the packets. What's what?
What's what?
Right after these, man. And if y'all want to chime in, call us at 323-293-3375 right here at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Have her sign a consent form before you run up in there, man.
And get
After
locked
these
up.
messages,
And make sure that
we'll
she got
be
the proper
right
ID,
back.
too, man.
We're back once again on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Yes, sir.
This is the portion of the show where we get into the packets. What's what?
What's what?
What's what, packet?
Let's get into it. After many, many years, since 2006, Death Row has finally settled the Tupac case. The case involving his estate and money owed to him. And since his mom is gone, the money goes to the estate. But for you hardcore hip-hop fans, Tupac had finished 2 albums before he died that has never been released. Mm-hmm. But he has enough music for 3 albums, and the estate will be releasing them shortly. First album will be called Tupac's Life, and
who's going to be in control of that estate?
I don't know. Since his mom is gone, it has to fall
damn,
down
so
to.
you half-ass research this shit again?
No, it's his estate, dude.
Okay. If somebody's going to be in control
any
of
case
the
like that,
the company that bought.
Let me give you some information on anything regarding the estates. Anytime that the people in head are in trust of the estate,
they call it a conservatorship.
Yeah, but so that's who the estate is entrusted in. Anytime they die, the entrustment falls upon the lawyers that have the estate.
Unless he had
in Michael Jackson case, there's 7 Jewish lawyers this ahead of Michael Jackson estate, because these are the people who maintain all the legalities of the estate. So,
otherwise, Michael Jackson's estate would have went to Bubbles. But what I'm saying now, wouldn't this be funny if Daz Dillinger was in the conservator of Tupac's estate?
The funny part is Daz Dillinger went to jail shortly after clowning Suge Knight.
Oh, they let him out.
Yeah,
though.
that was funny.
Yeah, but he still went to jail, and his son was talking shit. Like
Daz's son?
Last laugh, motherfucker, last laugh.
Whose son? Daz's son or Suge's son?
Suge Knight.
Oh.
Suge Jr.
Does anybody know? It's Suge Jr.?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I thought it would be Sweet and Lower.
Barry and Jr. Yeah, he was saying how, Daz talking this gangbanging shit, like, pretty much like, I don't have to whoop your ass to, gangbang to whip your ass, but, then you got your boy out here at Inglewood, Bosco, he
got into it with Daz.
He got into it with Daz, but Daz ended up apologizing to the Bloods because he used the word slob inappropriately. Just like
not because of the other stuff he was saying.
No, if you're a real Crip and you want to use the term slob, you have to personalize it to identify exactly who you're talking about.
Talking to?
Because when you use the word slobs or Slavs, then anybody that's a blood, that's taking offense. That's like
that's the same way as that. They're kind of low key. Now I'm just going to get this right. That's kind of low key. That makes Daz the male version of Cardi B.
Yeah.
On the reverse side,
on the reverse side. But he apologized.
So
he apologized because just like my man said, don't nobody from Rolling 20s in Long Beach or Insane or any Crip gang really recognize you as being there. So what gang are you from?
But you remember, hold up, this is very important. Daz struck the light and the lights went out. Check it out. So look. Packet.
Go ahead.
Packet. Because we got to give props to what's props.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
But Packet, what's next on your what's what? We got 5 minutes.
What's next on the what's what is this football game.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, you have because Green Bay.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, but the Chargers did their thing too.
You goddamn right.
But since we only have so much time before I go into the
now you got enough time to talk about your team.
Oh, my team, we didn't play last week.
Yeah, so we got enough time to.
Don't worry, we'll still run our division. We'll see what your division does.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's continue.
We'll see. Yeah. But
continue giving praises to the Chargers and the Packers.
You guys did your thing.
Right? Did he say Raiders?
Yeah, Raiders. I'm sorry, Raiders. You have to call it a day right now.
Damn.
And he felt good about that win for the fact. And believe it or not, I bet it with the Raiders this week.
Hold on, he's short out time for that bullshit.
They shouldn't have won, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's not talk about that. Go ahead, continue.
Yes.
Tell me more about my Packers.
Your Packers, we had a rare sighting of Aaron Rodgers looking like Aaron Rodgers. It's been a while because he's hurt.
It's been a while?
He's on limp right now, but it looks like he's coming around. The Packers will not do anything without a running back. You guys need a running back. Without a running back, you guys...
What was the score against the Bills?
It was against the Bills. The Bills is namely one of the worst teams this year in football.
What's the Bills' record?
The Bills they have one win, Marv.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the season. What was the score?
This is the 5th week, Marv.
What's the score?
The Bills
Can you say the score?
Marv, you guys blanked them.
Fuck the what's what?
You blanked them.
Goddamn right. Donut.
Yeah, be happy with that.
Was it a cheese?
Yeah, man.
Was it
You're happy with beating the Bills.
Was it a cheese-filled donut?
Creamfield.
Wait till you guys have a heck of a schedule. You guys have to play the Patriots.
Nothing.
Oh no. Detroit's going to beat you guys, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, man.
Detroit would beat the Green Bay this week.
Now with all that goddamn lead in their water, they be drinking that water. They got Detroit got lead in their water.
Oh, man, come on, man. Let's
do a few picks. Coach Patriots for this week's
tournament. Praise be, man, and safety for the people.
I hope they don't drink it. I hope they don't drink it.
Coach Patriots, who you picking?
I'm gonna go Patriots on the Coast Patriots.
Yeah. Everybody, I guess, is unanimous because Edelman's coming back this week, and Gordon's had a full week
and
with the Patriots
the Colts
running
is
plays.
Sucking right now. Fuck all the rest of the shit. The Colts is sucking right now.
It's not just the Colts. It's Andrew Luck is not the same.
Yeah, well,
I think his shoulder's still messed up. But we got to go to that Packers-Lions game. Who you picking? Packers or Lions?
Fucking Packers.
I'm taking the Lions.
Okay.
And we'll see next week with that.
That's that goddamn Novocaine fucking with you.
Oh, man. Well, hey, if Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, you guys are hanging in there.
What's the next one?
But you guys are going to lose.
Yeah, whatever.
Raiders, Chargers.
Of course, I'm going with the Thunderbolts.
Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers.
Thunderbolts.
Look at in the back. Raiders.
Raiders need help. Marshawn Lynch is looking like he found the fountain of youth, but the Raiders need help. Yeah. Chargers
Beast
all the way
mode
on
my
that
ass.
one. Vikings, Eagles.
I'm going to have to go Vikings.
I'm going to go with the Vikings also.
Yeah, me too. The Eagles don't look like the Eagles, the Super Bowl champions like they should be.
Put Foles back, man. You know, to put Foles back.
Right. That's who won it for you.
Yeah.
The late game, let's go with Cowboys at the Texans.
Texans.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm going Texans.
I'm going Texans
and
too.
that's just because I'm being sympathetic
too.
with you going to the dentist and I'm in my feelings.
Okay. And Monday night, Redskins Saints.
I'm gonna have to go
going
Redskins.
With the Saints.
I'm gonna go Redskins. I'm going Redskins.
Marv, is somebody helping you with your picks?
No, nigga, I know what I'm doing.
Because the Redskins is an intelligent pick.
I know it is.
It is. It really is. I'm still going to side with Farouk because Drew Brees is Drew Brees, and he's that Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
And I know I know this is your what's what, but this is going to be Mad Marv's that's that.
But
y'all want to make some money? You better roll with your boys' picks.
Don't do it.
Mark Ingram.
Not unless you
Mark Ingram is back,
spread.
and they got the two-headed monster over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with the Saints, even though the Redskins
that's cool.
is an intelligent pick, though. I give you that.
If your ass can show up on time next Tuesday.
Oh, I'll show up on time because I'm not going to the dentist next.
Are you going to Denny's though?
Oh, nah.
Hello.
Nah.
That's why it sounded like he said Denny's over the phone
because he went to the
dentist. He got the Novocaine in his mouth.
So we're gonna go to Burlington Coat Factory and go to the little boy section and get you some.
I thought I heard Denny's too.
Some briefs.
No, some little pants and little
some
shirts.
Underoos.
Oh shit.
Well, all Marv's clothes like underoos.
Hold up.
Look at the shirt.
Garanimals, tough skins.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like my daddy used to tell me: speak your first and speak your last. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna show that video, and that's gonna be your ass.
The video.
You was kind of thin.
Yeah. When you was a young thin man.
Shit.
When you was about 3 Mervs.
Biggest thing in that video
when you was 1/3.
Big ass head. That was it. Your body.
I see you trying to get in touch with your inner Merv.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You should have seen his nigga arms. They look like super tweezers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There we go.
He had a big ass.
Slim,
he had a big ass gangster white shirt on. It looked like it was a triple slim.
You looked like you could have stand for a couple of more sandwiches at lunchtime.
When y'all see this video, we gonna show next Tuesday. You gonna be like, that's Packett for real? God damn. That nigga look like he ain't missed a meal since the video. I tell you. He ain't missed a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, or a brunch. I swear to God.
That's funny. I remember that video, but I got some backstage stuff on that video.
Backstage. That's where all the snacks is at, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. The craft cart.
Yeah.
Marv, you got some video footage of yourself in the odd video. Remember you showed me the video footage of you in that rock video?
Oh, the punk rock video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll play both of them next week.
What about one of your pornos?
Oh, when I was Freddie Murphy or when I was Johnny Cochran?
Johnny Cochran.
Oh, both of them was with your little sister. But we gotta get into those next week. And then next week also, we are going to be doing our phone check punk, which if you guys are out there.
Phone check punk.
If you guys are out there, you got some people that need to be phone checked, go on Facebook.
Get your ass off the couch, punk.
Inbox me because we're going to let their ass have it next Tuesday along with these videos.
And it's the second. So motherfucker ain't paid you your goddamn rent for last month.
We give them a check.
If you need them phone checked, just give us their number and we'll call them and talk bad about their ass.
And we're gonna check their ass.
Yeah.
On the air. That's what we're going to do. Now, announcement I have to make is this. The Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, and I did this on my Facebook, we're looking for interns, writers, actors, and voiceovers because we're going to be doing some big things. And I want to thank you guys for all your support, all 13 and a half listeners and viewers. No, I'm just playing. Everybody that's been supporting us as long as we've been doing this thing, trying to make everything better. We're getting ready to do some big things, and I need a little help. So if there's anybody out there that want to get into this game, they have voiceover skills, writing skills, interviewing skills. They would just want to get into business and learn some stuff. Inbox me, leave me a message on Facebook or whatever, and we're getting ready to get down and get busy with it. And I'm gonna show you guys how to turn yourself into dope, and you guys can be the re-up man. And that's all I got to say for the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Tune in next Tuesday.
You missed one thing
from 7 to 8. What did I miss?
to pretty much give, a shout out to Portis and her family.
Yes, let's do that.
For the dilemma.
The Portis is not here this week. She's in Oakland. She lost her father, and our condolences and hearts go out to her.
Much love to the
pray
family.
for her, because she needs to be strong. And when you lose a loved one, you never know how it affects you until they're gone. And so we want to embrace her and as a family, and give her the strength so we can come back and do good and better things right here from the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Portis, we love you. I hope you're watching.
Peace.
And that's that.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I hit him, and then I let him.